Hey Sagittarius, this is going to be October 2021, what you need to know reading. This is a general reading. This is also not a one-to-one reading, so if it does not resonate with you, make sure to check out your moon and rising signs as well. And you can also dabble over to your Mercury, Mars, and Venus signs. So just wanted to give you an overall look at the mess of my table. But I've got all of my spooky cards ripping and raring to go. So depending on what your spirit throws out at me or what anyone's spirit throws out at me, that's where I'll be choosing from. But right now we're going to start with, get you in here. I've also got my spooky jams going on in the background. So let's start out. I'm going to start out with the Seasons of the Witch Oracle to kind of give me an overall feel of what's going on with you this October. I also have here at the bottom of the deck, I don't know if you can see that, intuition. You hold the answers, you know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. So that's something that you could be hiding from yourself, or from others for that matter. Not trying to be completely honest with, people regarding something that you're feeling, deep down in your gut. So we have here altar, the number 2. And just know that 2s represent partnerships and balance and duality when it comes to the tarot. It says here, a sacred devotion, a worship, skin deep rising from the ash, the waters you keep. I'm going to find that one. Because the reason why I kept the book by my side is because it's so interesting how my interpretations mean one thing, and then, the look of this, the way they say it is just, it's amazing. So we have altar. Okay, so this is all about devotion and worship and individuality, just in case you need to know. But it's basically saying upright. If you pulled this card, your guides are thrilled to see you making some sort of an effort in your life. There needs to be, if you're going to do something in life, basically you need to set a massive intention on what you're going to be doing this October. You need some type of worshiping space so that you can kind of harness your energy without disruption. Make it either a physical space, such as an altar, kind of like, I don't really consider this my altar, I just consider this my reading table, but, or like a metaphorical space, like your heart, like opening your heart up. It says here it's even better to have, both, where you can come back and really start to look deep within yourself. Know that you have a power so deep within, and know that it needs some place to land, such as your altar. Your guides need a space to speak to you, is what it's saying here. They can reach you anywhere on the planet, and you can call them at any time. So worshiping at your altar gives them like an open invitation, basically. And just let them know that when you are speaking to your ancestors, your guides, the universe, whatever it is that you're reaching out to this October, just let them know that they're welcome and that you are ready to receive their gifts and their messages, that this is your sacred space. Like some people, like when you're maybe into yoga, kind of your altar at that point is your yoga mat. So kind of fun here. I'm going to pull from my Halloween Oracle. I've been so super stoked about this. I was so happy to get this. And then my husband also got me, he got me the Zombie Tarot, which I will be doing here. And he also got me I believe it's called the Deviant Moon, which has some beautiful, beautiful artwork. So Sagittarius, let's look at your problem. All right, so we have Night Song, Hidden Talent. So it looks like, yes, you are keeping some sort of a secret from the world. You're trying to figure out exactly what you need to do in order to kind of broadcast it to everyone, kind of make it known. Okay, so that is your problem. Not that a hidden talent couldn't be a problem. I will say that much. And then let's look at the solution. I don't know why I almost went into the Sagittarius. I myself am a Sagittarius. Sagittarius sun, Capricorn moon, Cancer rising. So yes. All right, so the solution is we're needing some type of illumination on what is going on. So some type of light needs to be shown. Again, I would really like to read from the book here. I'm glad these are more in alphabetical order so I can skip over to it. I just saw graveyard. It's like kind of, not kind of, but it's where my husband is right now. He's visiting his mother that passed away last November. Thank goodness. Well, it wasn't thank goodness. She didn't pass from COVID, but she died from another situation that was very unfortunate at the time. But he's there visiting her right now, just speaking of graveyard. Okay, so with this night song and these hidden talents, it's saying that should this beautiful but shy bird sing to you by appearing during your divination, know that you must unwrap a present of yourself. You need to look. Some of the gifts within you remain unopened. The time has come to set you into your true potential and claim all possibilities for yourself. There's no time to waste and there's no more excuses. So I feel like there's something that you have been consistently working on, maybe praying for at this point in order to be successful at it, and you have yet to really kind of run into that direction. I'm kind of feeling a chariot kind of feel. You're being pulled into that direction, but you're having a few obstacles that are causing you to not fully be able to branch out into the area that you want. One good thing about this bird, my mom used to tell me when I was a little girl that if you see a red bird, make a wish. So I feel like right now you could, massively put that energy out there into the universe and be like, you know what, this is what I want. If you're very into moon water as well, make those jars or bottles or whatever it is that you want to throw that moon water into, and make sure and set your intentions with every full moon and go out there and, write your intentions down on a sheet of paper, and however you want to display it to the universe through your mind, through a piece of paper, through what have you. And then once you are done putting your intentions out there to the moon and the universe, make sure to leave it out there and bring it in before the light touches, so that it doesn't end up kind of clouding any type of intentions you put out there in the universe. And I always tell people that once you set your intentions, make sure to have some type of cleansing ritual, whether it be with sage or in a bath. That way you can clear all the negativity out of you in order to start this beautiful transition into whatever it is, this hidden talent that this songbird is really trying to display. So with the skull of light and the illumination, the poem that comes with it is, to blossom and bloom, the work must be done. Through fire and ashes and fortune it comes. And it kind of reminds me with that poem, it reminds me a lot of Phoenix Rising, which is all about the Sagittarius energy being, especially with this bird here looking like it's almost on fire at this point. It is to, kind of allow that death, not physical death, but allow, a metaphorical death to come over you so that you can come back and rise from the ashes, and put yourself out there into the world and become the beautiful person that you're consistently hiding. So it says here, the skulls of flowers illustrates that there is a sureness and yet a rawness of creating again to start afresh. Sometimes the universe gives us a blank slate to work from so we can build what we really want rather than just settling for less. The skull of flowers celebrates not just kind of a phoenix energy, see, that's what I said, kind of a phoenix energy there, but an energy of success and full bloom through adversity. So I feel like you guys are really working on something here this October, and you guys are going to kill it. As soon as you can take yourself out of the darkness basically here, and put yourself into the light, because that's what this is showing. It's showing, hey, I've got this light to show you here that's illuminating the red bird. I think that's a cardinal, honestly. And then here it comes being displayed like you have a rebirth here. So let's pull on the problem and kind of take a better look at what's going on there. Let's throw you in the middle, place you off to the side so I'm not wasting time rearranging cards here. So let's look at these hidden talents. Tell me a little bit more about Sagittarius's problem. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles here. Okay, and then we'll pull one more to kind of get an overall story. Five of Pentacles. Fives are all about change, conflict, some sort of instability. You're overcoming something right now. Pentacles are all about building from the ground up. This here is the Five of Hazards, but it is the Pentacles. These are my zombie cards. I'll have to really give you a good look at it. And then you've got the Seven of Swords. So let me go ahead and lay these down. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician card here. So it looks like that you are oh, and then up at the tippy top, we have the Sun. So it looks like you're really working on something, okay? Especially with these the Five of Hazards here, because Pentacles are all about, like I said, it's about building something from the ground up. You could have a lot of, you could have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart. With the suit of Pentacles, it represents like your finances and your work and your material possessions. It normally appears when we're trying to talk about our career or our financial wealth. With the swords here, this is all about shit that's in your head. I apologize if you don't like cussing, but with that Seven of Swords, swords are about a mental struggle that you're having. The positive about this card here, with it being in the upside down, means that you're kind of releasing whatever mental struggle that you've got going on here. You're kind of headed into the right direction, because sevens are all about reflection, assessing your situation and taking control of things. So with that being said, oh, right, I wanted to show you what the cards look like, because I think these are so freaking cool. If you haven't, if you collect tarot cards, or if you're brand new, or you're just a zombie lover like I am I would say, I think everybody's a Walking Dead lover, but Night of the Living Dead was my shit growing up. That's the things that I watch before I go to bed at night. And plus it had one of the Walking Deads had the original Candyman in it, which I thought was amazing. This is, of course, just to relay, if you are brand new to tarot, is that this is a minor arcana card. So the one thing that you need to understand is that these things are just happening to you day to day. This is not something that's going to last forever like the major arcana kind of represents. This is a situation that you are just kind of dealing with right now that you can overcome. So with that Five of Hazards, like in the Rider-Waite Tarot, it normally represents, I think it's like a man and a woman. Maybe somebody has a cast on their leg. Could represent, you know, if maybe you're in a transition of trying to lose weight right now, maybe something was holding you back in that general direction. With that Five of Pentacles, it's all about like a hardship, a loss, feeling very isolated, feeling abandonment, I'm sorry, struggling. Maybe you could have just recently lost your job. If this is in regards to a situation regarding your love life, again, that's all about loneliness and kind of distancing yourself and kind of very much feeling depressed about it. But in the Rider-Waite Tarot, back to that, what it displays is like a church, basically, with 5 pentacles listed on the window. So this person is so in depth in their brain that they won't, all they can see is like their footsteps, you know, their path in front of them. They're not even looking up at this point. They're kind of looking down. And this is kind of the same situation with this woman here. She's struggling so much trying to pick up trash that she doesn't see like all of the massive negativity and energy that's right behind her. She's kind of got her blinders on. So instead of paying attention to the fact that you do have somewhere to go, you have people to speak to, You have your blinders on right now. Yeah, so let's look at that Seven of Swords. Sevens, like I said, that's about reflection and assessment. Normally upright, it's about someone tricking you, somebody, or you being very tricky or cunning, or there's a lot of lies and deception. But because, let's look at this little guy. Yeah, so she looks like a little trifling bitch. It's like she lured her man upstairs just so that she could kick him down there to the zombies, basically. So, but the good thing is that when it's reversed, it's kind of like, you know, the roles reversed there at that point. It's like, bitch, you can get down there with them zombies. I don't want to go down there. So with that seven, there's some type of confession coming in. There is some sort of truth revealed. Maybe you're finally seeing the shadiness of someone. You're seeing some sort of negativity going on there. Okay, we'll pull for that. Yeah. So with this Tower card, that's a major arcana card. With this Tower, there's something big happening to you right now. That is really telling you need to have some sort of a wake-up call, especially when it's in regards to this whole Five of Hazards. You could be needing a wake-up call in regards to your money. But the one good thing about the Tower card is the fact that it's reminding you that you can't build a house on rubble. Because the first time a strong wind blows through, or the first time, you know, an earthquake hits, or some type of event in nature hits, kind of in theory of your relationship. You can't build a relationship off of negativity and lies and deceit. You have to build it on a strong foundation. So with this Tower card, it's reminding you that you're the one right now in charge of this change. So with that Five of Pentacles, it's trying to tell you that that you really need to start dealing with your problems instead of walking one foot in front of the other and keeping the blinders on. It's time to actually wake up and pay attention to what's going on around you, Sagittarius. Because I feel there could be a fear of change. You could have averted some sort of disaster. But the good thing about this Tower being upside down is that you're learning some sort of valuable lesson. Especially if it's in regards to the Five of Pentacles. You could have had some type of financial, like I said, you could have lost your job. You know, you could have, your wallet could have been left on a train. You know, it could be something just as simple as that. And then by some chance, somebody gives you a call on the phone. They're like, hey, are you John Smith? I found your wallet. So it's kind of like averting some sort of disaster here. So let's look at that Seven of Swords. And that Tower is ruled by Mars, if you need to know. Okay, so we also have, I'm trying to get the light in here, we have the Six of Wands upside down. That is your energy. That's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. And sixes are all about finding some sort of harmony and cooperation and healing from a situation. Maybe you could have been misled about maybe like stocks and bonds and things of that nature. Somebody said maybe you should invest your money into this. And with that six here being upside down, I feel like if it's, let's see, especially if it's a deceitful situation, you may be feeling very unloved right now. You may be feeling neglected, overlooked, maybe at work. Your boss isn't seeing your massive true potential. So it could have you down in the dumps. This whole hidden talents depression thing, maybe somebody is not seeing the fact of, you know, how amazing and great you are. Maybe you're that person that kind of sits over in the corner that nobody pays attention to. But, you know, the greatest people on earth that I have seen to become, you know, millionaires or become great writers, those are the people that work alone and work by yourself themselves. So you could be somebody that wants to move forward in a venture, but You are the type of person that will do it quietly. You know, you'll be over there in the corner of your room. So that's the one good thing about this entire situation, is the fact that you're going to prevail. Whatever it is, you're going to prevail, because the Skull of Light is telling you the solution to whatever it is that you're working on right now, whether or not you're starting, you know, a YouTube channel, whether, like I said, you're working on, maybe you're writing a book. You're just being very quiet about it right now. You don't want to get, it's kind of with this, especially with this deceitful kind of nature, it's, you don't want to tell other people what your next step is what these cards are telling me, is because you don't want somebody else stealing your ideas. Like maybe if you're wanting to open some sort of a restaurant, and it's going to be something brand new to the area, but you're speaking to another restaurant owner that has just as much money to invest in it, that has been kind of slyly talking about, you know, starting a restaurant. And, you know, you're trying to be very secretive about it, because you don't want anybody with a little bit more money than you just to kind of open the exact same thing. So be quiet. It's okay to be quiet about what you're doing, but make sure that when you're ready, like, that light shines out of you. All right. So we need some sort of balance right now, and it could be a financial balance, because you got that 2 again. You've got that, maybe you're looking for some type of partner to help you in order to find that type of balance and duality. With the 2 of Pentacles, it's about being a little bit more flexible. You could be trying to find a balance between your love and family at this moment. You could also be juggling quite a bit, because I mean, 2s are all about kind of juggling. So let's take another look. Oh, yeah, 2 cards fall out over here. And at the bottom of the deck, something that you're kind of hiding from yourself again is just massive change. Fighting for what you truly believe in. Oh, this is good. This is good, good, good. Okay, so you have that 10 of Wands mentality. You've been carrying a burden that's been very heavy on you here lately. In regards to the Emperor, he is all about, 4s are all about manifesting your reality here. But with that Emperor, he's ruled by Aries. You're finally able to kick somebody's ass out of a situation. Somebody that could have had a lot of control over you. Like if it was in regards to your relationship, it could be a very unequal partnership. That whole needing that massive balance is what this is saying. And kind of like what I said over here, it's also in relevance to having a really shitty boss. So you may have, and this over here, you may have hated your job. And over here, it's displaying that you finally found that duality, that balance, in order to make the transition over to your next career, especially with this whole bad boss mentality. With the 10 there, the 10 of Wands, you've been carrying a burden that's been a little bit too heavy for you for quite some time. Maybe you've been pushed, you know, you're carrying some massive workload on you. And that you didn't deserve. Nobody deserves to have that much more work and not be acknowledged by their boss. Or, you know, it's just, it could be family life struggles. You know, if you're a single mom or a single dad and you've been taking up a lot of responsibility, because the Emperor is the father here, is kind of releasing the father. It's like you're finally fucking done. You've just, you know, when's it going to be my turn in this situation? So let's look at what we need to find some balance in here. This 2 of Pentacles energy. We have the Hierophant. So it's traditional home and family that's going on right now with the Hierophant energy. Again, a major arcana, something that you've been dealing with for quite some time. This isn't shit that just popped up like last Monday. This is stuff that's happening right now in front of you every day of your life. It's ruled by Taurus. There could be a Taurus who has a lot of hold over you right now. It could have to do, like I said, it could have to do with something going on in your family life that you feel like, you know, you feel like someone's just got their fucking claws in you, you know. The Hierophant normally is a representation of someone that's like a teacher or a preacher, or you may be going to school at this time and trying to find the balance between work and life. Maybe you're looking into taking some sort of classes right now in order to better your career. You were staying quiet about it over here. You didn't want to let anybody know that you were not going to be taking on as many hours at work because you were going to start taking classes. That Hierophant there, especially combining with that whole balance, and when it comes to your money, it's success. So if we're looking at a money situation here, something that you're doing in order to better your life, then yeah, you're going in the right direction, and that's a beautiful thing. All right, so here we have the Emperor with the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Two of Cups, and then the Knight of Cups here is at the bottom of your deck. So let's look here. This Ace of Cups, cups are all about a representation of your feelings. Like I said, it could be something temporary. This is all about your intuition and creativity. This Ace of Cups is your new beginning. There's some type of new beginning, some type of emotional awakening. You're becoming more creative. Your intuition is really kicking into high gear. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing happening. You're finally able to let go of whatever this asshole is, and you're finally, I'm gonna dry my tears up basically with this Ace of Cups, and you're ready to just let go of the sadness and the hate, and you're ready to take on something that's going to spiritually make you feel better as a person. With that Ten of Cups, not Ten of Cups, but with that Ten of Wands, you're finally releasing some sort of a burden, and you're finding, again, you've got two twos here. The Two of Cups is all about finding a good partner, a lot of attraction, connecting, or just like joining forces with someone. This is a representation of Venus or a Cancer in your life, or that could be in your chart as well. So you're finding a lot of balance is what it's saying. Your problem is that you're, one, overworked. People aren't acknowledging your gifts. And also whatever gifts it is, maybe it is a good idea to stay quiet about it. And then I feel like the solution to it, you're gonna find that balance that you need in your life in order to truly be happy, whether it be in your personal relationship, whether it be in your, in your job, in your money. You're finding that balance in order to move in the right direction, whether that's to change your jobs, to change your relationship, or to just change yourself at that point. So remember, at the end of the day, set up that altar, set up your quiet space, and really light some candles. Go outside. I like to be near water. Water makes me very calm. So go outside and get out there and actually speak to the universe, because they're ready to listen to you. Whatever it is that you want right now, the universe is saying that you will succeed. Just make sure to continue moving forward and heading in that right direction. So, and then I'll pull one last card for you, a moon card. Step out of your comfort zone, the North Node. So don't be afraid to start something new. Don't be afraid to start heading in that direction, because the universe, your ancestors, whatever it is that you believe in, has your back. So step out, take that zipper, and take that nasty shed of who you used to be, and get ready, because you're about to be amazing. And I'm pretty excited, whatever it is that you're really getting into, whether or not, you don't have to tell me now, but maybe come back in a month or so and comment below and be like, oh yeah, I started my weight loss journey. I took a step in the right direction when it came to investing correctly. I quit my job. I started school. I'm doing this, and look at that, November 1st, I'm killing it. So, all right, well, like, share, subscribe, comment below if this resonated with you. If not, I'll see you guys next time.